Well, hello there, Quirky Birders. It's Lynn here, and time for just a very short little creative video doing some little watercolour doodles. But first of all, I just wanted to sort of show you a little product that I have just recently purchased. I've got these watercolour postcards, and I actually bought these from Amazon, and they come in this fabulous little tin. And they're really nice. They're lovely quality, and each one is already marked as a little postcard. Really nice paper as well, so you can actually then paint your design on the reverse, and then you've got just a lovely little notelet that you can then send to somebody. So I thought it would be quite nice to do a series of videos based on these little postcards. Some of these designs are then suitable for little bookmarks, or you can also use them to illustrate your cards as well. But we'll start with some little watercolour doodles to begin with. Now I've got one little postcard already taped to my board, and we're just going to do something very simple indeed. We're just going to do a series of little watercolour doodles just like this. Very quick, very easy to paint, and really nice one to then do for a little notelet, just to let somebody know that you're thinking of them and that they are in your thoughts. So we're going to do a version based on this design, and we're just going to be working in very simple pastel colours. We're going to keep it nice and light today. So I'm going to start by using a little bit of pink to begin with. And all we're going to do is just very simply just paint some little oval shapes, little egg shapes really. And we're just going to group 3 of those shapes together. Like I say, very simple indeed, but really quite effective. And we'll do another one on the other side. Like so. We can do a smaller one in the colour brown just underneath. So let's just do a little small grouping together. And this time let's just lift away some of that excess paint, just so it's that little bit paler. We can do a single little shape, little round shape, and that can just become a little seed head. So let's just do a little single one at the end there. And we'll just push that paint up to the tip, so it's just got a little bit of a darker colour just on the end there. Let's do one in yellow as well. Again, just very simple, just that little round shape. And then just push the paint up to the tip. Okay, nice and light. And let's just put a little bit of structure in there. Let's put some stems on there. So I'm just going to change my brush to a size 1. And then we'll bring those stems down with a little bit of fluidity. We'll have some nice movement going on, so we'll bend some around. can do a very, very simple little sort of lavender head. So let's have that coming down here. And all I'm going to do is just use that blue colour, and I'm just going to stipple the shape. There we go. So just very, very simple, just dabbing in that colour, that lovely blue colour, letting there be some white of the paper. So we've got some, creating some little highlights. There we go. You can always then just dry your brush off, and we can just lift some of that colour away so it's not so heavy. And then we'll just repeat that up here. So again, just stipple that shape, just get that nice sort of leaf-like shape almost, really. And then you can just stipple away. Now again, we can just change the brush and just bring that green colour down for the stems. So we'll just create a little bend in that one. Then we can just put one or two little details into our little doodles. And the good thing about this design is you can be quite sort of fluid with it. You can be really quite free flow. You don't have to be too particular. So let's just pop in a little leaf just coming off the side of that stem there. We can add another little leaf coming off the top of the stem. There. We can pop a little leaf off these seed heads, just a little small one. And we can just put some little bit more detail in there. So we can go back to the colour purple, which is where we started in the centre here. And let's just bring a little bit more intense colour just towards the centre of those petals. We'll do the same with a little bit of ochre in the brown. And pop a little bit of the darker colour just on the end of those seed heads as well. We can add some additional lines into the leaves just to give those a little bit more depth. And then we can also just stipple a little bit of the green colour through the sort of lavender heads. I'm not going to do it all, I'm just going to just bring that colour just down one side. And then we can also add a little bit of the blue to the tip of the petal. And then the same in the centre of the little brown flower. So very, very simple little design, but really, really effective. Won't take you long to paint, but will bring an awful lot of joy to the recipient of a card like this. So very simple shapes, just very simple little little sort of egg tape like shapes, and then just a little bit of stippling, and then you can also add your linear lines through for the stems as well. So that's it finished. So let me just take the tape off this, and then I'll just bring back one that's already done. And then we'll quickly just do the ink details on that one. Okay. Right, so I've got my pen. So all I'm going to do for the ink details is we'll start by outlining the leaves. It would help if a pen worked. Just grab another one. So all we're going to do is outline the leaves very, very simply. We can then add in the line of the stems. Just outline these petals. And we'll come around these little seed heads. And again, follow that line all the way down. And then lastly, all we're going to do is just stipple and dot along the edge. Of our little, almost like a little lavender flower, isn't it? there we have it, one very, very simple little watercolour doodle. Looks really good in the pastels, and like I say, just makes a really, really nice little postcard to send to a friend. Like I say, it's your choice. You can choose whether you do it in the portrait orientation, or you can actually do it in the landscape format as well. But yeah, just a really, really nice little project for you to enjoy. Hope you've enjoyed that. I shall be back again soon with another video. Take care now.